I'm on the way to Liverpool, to Lime Street in Liverpool, and the clues are here. Aren't they beautiful? They are flowers that were sent to me. Oh gosh, sorry. There's so much in this room that I don't want you to see. Those were flowers that were sent to me by my friend Kelly. Hello, good morning, by the way, everybody. Can you see them? They're beautiful, aren't they? Roses. They came in a vase, which is fantastic because I just don't have enough vases. So how wonderful. Thank you, Kelly. I hope you're watching this. Okay, so I'm filming this in the middle of the day, and I wasn't planning on filming until later this afternoon, but it is almost dark and it's 1 o'clock. And I'm going out, so I thought I'm going to just film this so I've got something for you to watch before the rest of my week carries on. My hair is, oh, forget the hair, it needs a very good wash, so I will do that tonight. Sorry. This is a mess, isn't it? This is a mess. I'm in a bit of a strange old place at the moment, because if I showed you the rest of the room, you would see that I am about to do something which I haven't told anybody about, and I'm not going to tell you about until next week, but there will be a clue. Actually, there will be a clue this week, on Friday. So the very last clip of this video will be a clue as to what's happening in my life. Sorry, I'm trying to make this to be really exciting. It is exciting for me, but anyway, I'm not going to say any more until next week, but there will be a clue on Friday. So that's that. And if I turned this camera around, you'd see a lot more clues, but I'm not going to. So, what am I doing? So tonight this evening, I'm going backstage at the Palladium. I showed you a little clip of the panto with Donny Osmond at the Palladium last week. I was there on the gala night. Tonight I'm going behind the scenes to interview Julian Clary. We've had to take tests, obviously, to go backstage, myself and George, and it's very kind of him to let us chat to him, because he certainly doesn't need any more publicity, but it's nice for us to put it out on my radio show every night, 10 o'clock, if you listen to BBC Radio London. And I'm taking him a little gift, because he's such a good friend. He lets me interview him, and he doesn't need me. But anyway, these are Paul Smith socks. I also got some from my agent. This isn't sponsored. Paul Smith would never sponsor me. I don't think Paul Smith sponsors anybody, to be honest. But if you are stuck for gifts for men, Paul Smith socks are really good. And if you're my agent, Nigel, if you're watching, there you go. But you're probably not surprised. I think I've given you Paul Smith socks for years. So I'm doing that. We're doing a new feature on my radio show tonight, which is because we can no longer do my house party, which is when we get everybody in here. We are going to do everyone on Zoom, and this may or may not work. I have a feeling it won't work. George is very excited. I think it won't work because on Zoom, when people start to speak, if they speak at the same time, the whole thing crashes and it's unpleasant to listen to. So we will see whether it's going to work or not, and that's tonight. You can go to BBC Sounds and listen to Tuesday night's episode to see if it worked or not. And then the rest of the week is all seeing people like my agent, seeing people exchanging gifts, signing stuff off. It's just, I live in the centre of London. You cannot ignore this roller coaster as we head towards Christmas Day. As much as you want to fight against it, I can't. Not that I want to, it's quite nice. And so, but it makes me very, even more jittery than ever. Anyway, I shall calm down. So this is my first clip. I've done this first clip whilst there's daylight. Next clip, I'll be on that familiar route into the West End that I always take you on and that you always love. Oh golly, who is that?
am just browsing around. I just came here to visit family for a month. I'm here with my husband, he's British.
And just look how beautiful she is, and she's one of my subscribers. She's subscribing to me, this beautiful, beautiful woman. And listen, you have just stopped me, haven't you?
Yes, I just called you out. I saw you, Joe, on the street in your beautiful blue coat.
Thank you. This is a great coat, actually. This is by Deploy. It's fully sustainable, and it's a London designer, and she was sustainable long before anybody else. It's pure wool.
And this is Isabel Marant's.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she is so stylish. And the boots?
Chanel.
The boots are Chanel.
Yeah.
Look at these boots, everyone.
They're cool because they zip up on the side, so you don't have to deal with all that.
You have made my day. I'm off to the Palladium.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a theatre in the centre of London, and I'm about to interview one of the actors in it who happens to be a friend of mine. Okay. So I'm rushing. But you've made my day. You've probably made my week, actually. What, are you going shopping?
Yeah, I'm going shopping. Where should I go?
Well, I would recommend Coy Bird.
Okay.
Do you know Coy Bird?
No.
Go down Marylebone Lane here, and it's on the left. It's the most amazing. Actually, I'm going to walk with you. I'm going to show you. I'm in New Bond Street, and I need to just tell you about that. Meeting that young girl. She was. She's a subscriber who watches me in San Francisco, and she just said she loves. So I'm blowing my own trumpet now, but I'm going to tell you this because this means so much to me, especially today. She said that she is inspired by watching me because she. No, thank you. Free skincare. I know I look like I need it, but I really don't want it. She said that, you know, she isn't ready to settle down, and she just wants to enjoy her life. And watching someone like me who still lives a life that I enjoy, and I have choices and I carry them through, and I do it all on my own. She said she finds inspirational. Now for me, that is such a huge compliment. And the reason why it's really lovely that this happened, and this is why life is, I just find life extraordinary, because before I came out, and I don't go on about my mental health at all, because mental health is like emotion. We all have emotions, and they alter. But I miss Matilda so much that sometimes I just panic. It's not a panic attack. She was always calming, because even if she didn't move, if she was just asleep, she kept me calm. And when I'm getting all worked up over something like work or something, I turn and she's not there, I get quite anxious. And I'm not playing the whole anxiety card, it's not that bad, but I miss her hugely. And I had a really bad moment before I came out, and then I bumped into her, and this is why, sorry, I truly sound like Pollyanna, but this is why life is amazing, because if you just go out, it'll be better. No one's ever come back in from being out and said, I wish I hadn't done that. And also you get to see things like Issey Miyake. If you don't mind my saying, that's a bit boring. Anyway, I am really, really late. I'm going to see George and I'm going to see Julian, and they will certainly cheer me up. But I'm in a great mood. It was only fleeting, and just seeing B, I just thought, this is what life throws at you. It throws you these extremely sliding door moments, you know, just coincidences, just moments in life. That's all you need to pick you up. Right, off to Carnaby Street. Right, I must not go back into Liberty. Such a temptation. Okay, so going to the stage door, and I think we're going to chat to Julian because it's in between shows. He will have done the matinee just before he does the evening show. I mean, you would have thought the last thing he wants is to talk to me. So I'm extremely grateful. And I think his audience are all just coming out of the matinee, and they're all waiting for autographs at the stage door. So, oh well, here we go.
I can tell you, my mum, oh please don't, is an enormous fan of yours. I was very sorry to hear about Matilda.
Can I just say, I've had the worst day about Matilda. I've just said on here, I've just had a complete meltdown. I was doing fine until today, and I've had a complete meltdown. So how wonderful you've come up to me. I'm so glad. What's your name?
My name's Stephen.
Stephen,
My mum's name is Tracy.
Tracy.
She loves to watch.
You must be very proud of your young man. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Cheers.
Take care.
Of Fame, and there are, I don't know how many celebrities up there who have appeared. You have to qualify. I think you have to have appeared at the Palladium more than 3 times, I think so, to be on the Wall of Fame. Anyway, George couldn't get a microphone, so I don't know what he's bringing. I'm hanging around waiting for him. That guy that came up to me, I mean, see, another example. They come up to me because of Matilda, and Matilda's just brought all these people into my life. But that's why she's left such an empty space. But I feel better now than I did earlier. And have a look at this angle of Carnaby Street. You found a microphone then?
Change.
You found a microphone?
We've got the microphone, and we have to put our masks on. We've done our negative lateral flow test. We have to keep really long distance. So I'm hoping that they're gonna, well, they are complying obviously because it's the theatre, and they're gonna give us a special instrument that we can clip the mic on, which is fabulous. So yeah, so we're looking forward to it. We're at the Panto.
So I don't know if I'm going to film this because Julian, I filmed him so much, and he's resting between shows. He may not want this stuck in his face, so I may not film him. But you've seen his picture on the wall, or I might film him. Let's see how it goes.
On the wall, yeah.
Yeah, it's here. I was here for this.
Yeah. It's lovely, isn't it?
You have to appear at the Palladium 3 times.
Oh God, what horrible darkness.
You have to appear at it 3 times to be. Oh, who's this? Oh no,
that's
Nigel Havers.
That's Nigel Havers. It's Nigel. What time did you? I could have phrased that better, I'm sure. When did you stop the matinee? Were you doing a matinee?
Oh, I see. The matinee is 2:30 till about 5.
Oh, okay.
10 to 5 maybe.
So we've got a little break.
Yeah.
This is the end of our interview. If you want to hear the whole thing, you have to go to BBC Sounds, and you will see the whole thing. But also, if you want to see the Panto, it's on at the Palladium, if you can get a ticket. But I think most nights are sold out, but you may get a matinee. Check the website. Tree behind me is on the steps of All Souls Church at the BBC, and I've never seen them put a Christmas tree up there before. It's beautiful. That's the one show set behind me. I'm not usually here at this hour, but because we've done this very early interview with Julian, we're just going to run back and edit it so that we can put it out tonight. And it's quite a nice tree. It's a very modest tree this year at the BBC. Modesty being the name of the game. So it's just gone 1:10 and I am in a cab heading back after my show What a long day it has been. Such a long day. A lovely day though, and tomorrow is, oh gosh, sorry, I'm bumping all over the place. Tomorrow is going to be very special. But I'm starving. Do you know I'm going to have a smoked salmon sandwich when I get back? I mean, it really isn't healthy, is it? Eating at 1 o'clock in the morning. But I will tell you more about my surprise later in this vlog. Do you know, every cloud has a silver lining. Pink. Pink is a theme in my life at the moment. Have you noticed I'm wearing my old Marc Jacobs silk dress? I absolutely love this, and I was about, whoops, I was about to chuck it away, but I love it. Yeah, so I had a great night at the Palladium, and I loved meeting so many of you in the street, and I had a bit of a wobble yesterday over Matilda, and then a new day dawns, and this arrived. Now, I don't know how many of you have heard of an entrepreneur called Marcia Kilgore. I have read about her because she's founded quite a few very successful brands. I've wanted to interview her for a while, but I think she's quite tricky to pin down when she's in London. She has started, and you probably read about this, you will have heard about it. If you follow the beauty columns and the editors, you will have heard about this. It's a luxury skincare club called Beauty Pie. Beauty Pie. Now, don't be scared by the word club. I hate the word club because I don't like to actually be part of something that I can't get out of. This is a club that offers you only flexibility and I suppose, and also I suppose, well, the knowledge that what you're buying is you couldn't get outside of the club unless you paid a lot of money for it. So what Marcia has done, and it's so clever, through her research, I suppose, over the years into ingredients that go into beauty products, and this is all over the world, so, you know, Japanese, wonderful Japanese products, Swiss products, all of these countries that produce fantastic brands, we end up paying quite a lot for over the counter. Well, this club means that you get it straight from warehouse to you, so you are not paying the middleman. And you only have to read the ingredients, you only have to read the directions and the instructions to understand that these are high-end brands, these are high-end products. And some of them I have never ever used before. There's a couple here that I just think are, why no one's thought of bringing it out? Well, I'll kick off with, you know what my neck is like? It's like an old turkey neck, and I'm always saying, what can I do? I've had Profilo on it, I can't afford to keep using Profilo. And often if I'm out at a restaurant or I'm out somewhere and I go and check my face, my makeup, my neck seems to have dried out overnight. This is, they're calling it Uber Youth, and it is, look at this, it's a spritz that it contains niacinamide, which I've used a lot in products, you've probably used a lot in your products. You literally just carry this in your handbag, spray your neck, spray your décolletage in the summer if you're wearing something quite low cut, and you can feel it moisturizing, hydrating and lifting. Now this would retail generally at about £75, but you will get it for just over £14 through Beauty Pie. So let me explain how it works. Beauty Pie, you can have a month's membership, which you might like just to try it out. A month's membership is £15, and there is a limit. You can spend up to £150 on products in that month with a £15 membership, but think of the saving you get. But you can have the Plus membership, which is £59 for the year, and there's no limit to how many products you want to buy. And of course, it is Christmas, there are birthdays, there are anniversaries, you may want to buy one for you, and then think I'll buy a couple for mum, sister, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. all at this wonderful price. So let me tell you what there is. I mean, I'm just looking at some of their hero products, and I have tried a couple of these out, which is why this box is open. But I just want to show you, this is a prime example. So this is called Plantastic Cleansing Balm. You know I love a balm because I have very dehydrated, old skin. It's old. I use the word old. It's old, but it's done me proud. Look at this. So look at the packaging. Very luxurious packaging. Beautiful. I love when you get your little ladle or scoop. But look at that. Look at that. That is a balm that, and you also get your muslin cloth. How much do we love a muslin cloth? That is a balm that will remove makeup, remove eye makeup, but put back in. So you don't go to bed feeling like you've got this stretched tight face. It is a luxurious balm that usually would retail upwards of £50. And I think you're getting this one, if I'm right. You need to check out the website yourself for this, but yeah, golly. So this one you're going to get for just over £11. I mean, that's if they've got it. So this is one of their best sellers, and I'm intentionally showing you this because they've restocked it, but you need to check the website and see what's still in stock. And they add all the time, they add new items. It's just so clever. I want to show you something else actually, which is the overnight retinol. So this is sleep-in retinol. I love this. I don't use it every single night. This is a Swiss recipe, and you are able to get this. It would have cost you £75. This beautiful Swiss recipe, let me just show you, retinol. And you need to be careful with your retinols. You need to know exactly what you're investing in. I think this, through Beauty Pie, if you remember, will be £14. And what I love about this retinol is it moisturizes at the same time, so you can sleep in that overnight. I would use that 2 or 3 times a week, but yeah, certainly a very, very nice price for that. Now, this, how many times have I filmed my silk pillowcases? How many times have I said to you, wherever I go, I take a silk pillowcase? And you just shove them in the washing machine, but they have to be mulberry silk and they have to be 100%. Beauty Pie do. Look at this as a gift. Look at it. Beautifully packaged. This would probably sell for, what, 100% mulberry. I mean, if you go to the website, it'll show you what this would have sold for, and I think they're probably upwards of £80. And I think you're getting this one for about £33.50. Again, check the website. So, why they've asked to collaborate with me is on YouTube, you get an analytics and you can see who your audience is. And these brands can see who my audience is. So my audience is extremely loyal. I have a certain age group who follow me, who are loyal to me, which is why I don't do many collaborations. I only collaborate with items and products that I would use myself, or that I think you will never find out about. And I don't know how many of you have heard of Beauty Pie before. So as a gift for you, through me, and this is a paid for advertorial, so I'm being paid for this, but they're also offering you 10% off the membership. If you use the code Middle-Aged Minx Sent Me, I love that code, Middle-Aged Minx Sent Me, and you will get 10% off the membership. So instead of £59 for the year's membership, you'll get it for £49. That's also, I mean, what a fantastic gift that would be. So there we go. I thought, well, it certainly brightened my Christmas, and I hope it's something you will be interested in. Do your research, go to the website, have a look. If you are interested, this one-time discount code, Middle-Aged Minx Sent Me. Right, I'm going to stock all of this in my bathroom cabinet. So it's 5:20 in the morning. I have had, excuse me, gosh, 5:20 in the morning. Oh, look at me. I'm going to put makeup on later. I'm going to put makeup on the train. Yes, I'm going on a train from Euston. I've had 3 hours sleep. Actually, I've had two and 3/4 hours sleep. Yeah. So, I'll tell you more on the train. Yes, oh gosh, I look like the Invisible Woman. I am at Euston very, very early, and I'm on the way to Liverpool, to Lime Street in Liverpool, and the clues are here.
We have a shop on board which is now open for the sales of teas, coffees, cappuccinos, lattes, sandwich or snacks, sweet and savoury snacks, and a free license bar. The shop can be located in Courtesy.